we shall proceed from larger gyros to still larger gyros. And this one, Bill, I think it was. This one weighs getting on for 15, 16 pounds. And we've got some spots on it so you can see its speed. And we're going to anchor it from the roof, chain it like a dog. They get rather big. Now, I'm going to put a retort stand under what I believe to be the center of support. It's a bit difficult when the thing doesn't float. It's right this way. How's it this way? It's about it. It gives you a general guide as to where the pivot point is. Righto, they'll spin her up. When he hands this one to me, it's quite a handful. It has a mind of its own, and you want to turn it round, it says it wants to go back. There's a lot of energy in this wheel. Now, we are now giving it hardly any fetters whatever. It's only tethered to the roof. It's got no gimbal rings. It can go any way it pleases. It must surely want to rotate with its center of mass over the point, under the point of support. Yep. Cranky man. Right. The Jabberwock isn't the only monster. Over the center of mass. Oh, there, the center of support. There it goes. What will it do? "2001, A Space Odyssey." No less. Notice the angle it makes with the horizontal. It's tipped down a bit. In a moment you'll see it rise again. Now it's coming in on a shorter orbit, and the wheel axis is now beginning to tilt upwards. It is going to maintain its center of mass on a horizontal plane, even though as a conical pendulum it appears to have raised. Now it's actually going out again, and it will perform a number of these orbits from an outermost orbit to an innermost, and it reminds one of an electron, jumping from orbit to orbit, because they're said to spin also. If we have the patience, we'll see it come in again and rise up again, and the gyro wheel is slowing by its own pivot friction, and it is remarkable how low a speed you can get and still have the gyro staying horizontal when it gets close in. It is liable to get settled into a very definite orbit like this, which is the time when I move in and say, "Is he going back?" You think it'll do it itself. It seems to have got rather settled. I'll just disturb it a trifle. Come on. I didn't disturb it enough. Go in. No. What I wanted him to do, no, he won't do it now. I'll have to help him. He's running down. He's running very slowly. But what is surprising, you begin to see the spots now because he's only running very slowly, and I'm going to slow it still more because of our lack of time. Slow it right down till you can really see those spots, and then say, "Will you still maintain that that shall be your axis of spin?" And he says, "Yes, of course." Look at the rotational speed. It'll soon be down to the stage it's doing 1 revolution of precession per revolution of the rotor. And that is a most incredible machine. Something that you can try on a small scale with a toy gyro like this. Don't ever attempt it with this size because it is very lethal indeed. Well, would you like to kill that one?